If you've seen my last 2 YouTube videos, you'll know that last week I had 2 consecutive days in the Lake District, both of which were fantastic. This week had been a lot quieter. I'd not been out anywhere, I'd not been out with my camera. The weather was pretty bad all week, which wasn't too bad because I had other things to do anyway. However, by the time the weekend came, I was really keen to get out and explore. And even though the weather forecast for the weekend was even worse than it had been for the week, I wasn't going to let that stop me. I also didn't want to spend any money, so what I decided to do was to go on a bike ride. So I looked on a cycling website to get some inspiration and find an interesting route, and found one that sounded very interesting, had been very popular. It was about an 18-mile cycle, so not too far, and it followed the Settle railway line, so it was supposed to be quite nice, and I thought it would be a good one to do. The thing is though, I have a folding bike, which is smaller than a regular bike, has much smaller wheels than a regular bike, and doesn't have as many gears as a regular bike. So going up hills is a lot more challenging, and unfortunately this route had a lot more hills than I anticipated. Here then is how that bike ride went.
Jesus. God. God. Come on, change. Don't make me stop. Change. Come on, there's nothing coming. Yes, come on. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, this was a bad idea. Shit. Oh, God damn it. Bollocks. There's been a lot of hills, and on a folding bike, which is what I've got, hills are very, very difficult. So I'm knackered already. I've just came up to some traffic lights as well, some roadworks, which were on a hill. So I had to stop at these traffic lights, wait for them to go green. Meanwhile, I've got a queue of cars behind me. So they went green. I'm trying to cycle as fast as I can up this hill, conscious of all the traffic behind me, worrying that the traffic lights at the other end were going to change, and then the oncoming traffic was going to start coming the other way as well. Hell, what a workout. hell, that nearly killed me. And it's very, very dark. It's going to get even darker soon as well. So yeah, what I thought would be just a nice day out, a nice pleasant ride. I'm knackered. But anyway, I need to crack on if I'm going to get home before it gets too dark. Well, I'm back home now. That was harder work than my hike around Orkney. Next time I do a bike ride, I'm going to make sure it's flat, I think. But yeah, didn't stick to the route I had planned. The whole thing didn't go as planned, but it was still fun. It was still an adventure. For a while now, I've been making these videos on my mobile phone using the DJI Osmo Mobile, which is a gimbal made for mobile phones. And I bought a mount for it so that I could attach it to my bike. So the whole plan was I'd go on this nice bike ride that was supposed to follow the Settle railway line to Armathwaite. It's supposed to be a really nice bike ride. I thought I'll attach my my gimbal to my bike to get some nice footage, and the whole thing just didn't turn out as planned at all. I attached the gimbal to my bike, and it kind of worked, but first of all, because it's a folding bike, which is quite small, I wasn't able to get any sort of face-on footage like I thought I would, because it was just a horrible angle. As I was riding along, when I was trying to get footage of like my point of view, as I was riding along, the gimbal was secure, but it was bouncing around, it was shaking like that. So I was concentrating on that all the time, conscious of I didn't want it to fall. So I actually think that made the first part of my bike ride harder than what it should have been, because I was too busy concentrating on that all the time, trying to keep it, stop it from vibrating so much. So once I stopped, I took that off and gave up on that, and then just used my action cam, which was attached to the strap on my bag after that. But that was when I decided just to head home instead. So yeah, I didn't get the footage I wanted. I didn't stick to the route I had planned. There was more hills than I anticipated. I think the highest incline I had was 500 feet, which on a folding bike's pretty tough. So that all being said, it was still better than just sitting in my flat, not doing anything. So yeah, I think it's always worthwhile getting out and exploring. So other than that, if I am able to get a video out of this, I will be amazed. If I have, and you are watching this, then thank you. But no, truthfully, I just want to kind of show that you don't have to be like hiking Everest or going on an expedition in Antarctica or just flying the world to, to have these fun experiences and to be going on adventures. You can just go visit somewhere locally. You can just go on a bike ride, and there's always an adventure to be had, no matter how small, no matter how big. I think there's always an adventure to be had. And even if it is just a bike ride locally or just a walk somewhere, personally, I think it's much better than just sitting indoors, watching TV, whatever else. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.